There's a reason why the title is what it is and why I'm talking about it, and why this is not an unboxing episode in regards to this, but it is what I'm talking about. It's about fan idea, or fan's idea, depending on how. I think it's fan's idea. What is fans? For those of you who haven't seen the ads on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, so forth and so on, Fans Idea is a company that creates custom jerseys. And there's a reason why after close to 9 years of doing this, I chose to have a custom jersey made versus wearing the hat. That being was, if you want me to go into why the hat is missing and is gone from a lot of the episodes that you see on YouTube, leave a comment down below and I'll make a video for that. But I lost the hat, and there is drama in regards to why I don't have it and why it to this day remains lost. And it's tough to lose a shirt, especially when you're wearing it. And because, I'll put it like this, since Fans Idea did a good job on our show's jersey in regards to their quality and so forth and so on, I decided for a few extra personal stuff, I'll order from them again. And I'll say this, a lot of folks out there, I've told the history about our show. This is going to be a long episode, but still, heck with it. One of the aspects I got in regards to this show and personal aspects is the rule of three. I got that hint and advice from the podcast that is now defunct, but Sorry about that. C-130 drills are going on, and right now they're more annoying and less predictable than the train that tends to go by. But I was saying is I got the rule of three from the defunct podcast Slacker and the Man. You could hear those episodes on our Lost Media Mondays on our audio side of things. Links to the audio platforms you could find those episodes on are in the description down below. And as the man stated in those episodes a long time ago, is do things in threes, especially if they're, which can be applied to a lot of things. If you like a company and they've done you dirty or done you good, try them again. If they do you dirty again, don't deal with them before. But if they've done you good again, go with them before. Good idea, right? And despite some of the flags that Fansidea did with me in regards to the jersey, I went with them a second time with plans of doing them or dealing with them a couple extra times over the next few months. That way I have some personal things to wear to conventions around the area, show-wise. But because of this and what I had to deal with, and this surprise, I more than likely will not be dealing with them. I'd rather deal with Dungeon in a Box again, and especially since Fansidea went with DHL. See their logo right there. And let me explain. One of the things that when you visit Fansidea is that when you go into the website, you'll see, hey, you could buy a jersey for $30. Hey, you could buy a jersey for $30. It's going to be a plain jersey. There's not going to be a patch in the front or a custom logo or no numbers on the sleeve like you see here. You're not going to have the C on it. You're not going to have the name on the back. Basic jersey. If you want to wear your school colors, if you're, let's say, whether a professional side or if you're a college fan or high school. I know that a lot of folks are, fans of high school football or college football. You want to wear your school colors. I get it. I understand it. So just having something with school colors on it is good. I get it. But the thing is, Fansidea, anything past those is going to add to your total. Meaning, again, the plain jersey is going to cost you $30, whether it be a baseball, hockey, football, basketball. It's going to be $30. You want a patch? You want a custom logo on the front? It's going to cost you more. You want stuff on the sleeves? It's going to cost you more. On average, it's going to cost you about $70 to $80 for everything, fully decked out. And when you get to shipping, now this is where I have issues, and though everything is a high quality, we'll give them that. And we will open this up to see how they did the two jerseys I ordered. Now, they have 3 shipping items, 3 shipping ways to delivery. The first one they're going to tell you is free. Okay, free. Now, before we get into this, let me just say, the jerseys are not American made. Keep that in mind. This jersey, as well as what's in this bag, came from China. Take that as you will. And thus, the shipping times on Fansidea are wrong because of that. Meaning on their website they have 3 options. One is their free tier, 10 to 15 days. You are not going to get them in 10 to 15 days. This one was done with the free delivery option, the 10 to 15 days. this jersey was started, meaning the patch was done, stuff done on the sleeves, name on the back, was finally, after all that, it was finally sent out, done and finally sent out after 12 days. And it took another week and a half to get to me using the United States Postal Service. When I did these two, I had a coupon code for 10% off. So it was beneficial because I was spending about $150 between the two jerseys, to go with the expedited, the higher tier. The middle tier was 5 to 10 business days. The expedited tier was 3 to 5 after the 4th day. Granted, it was ordered on a Friday, but after that Sunday, I got an email in regards to my order and how things were supposed to do in regards to questions. Now, let me just say this. The website, their website, will be different depending on the device you choose or you go on. Meaning, if you go on the site via a laptop or a desktop computer, it's going to look one way. On your phone, it's going to look a different way. On a tablet, it's going to look a different way. Meaning, when I went to design these two, as a matter of fact, the website looked different between how I initially designed this one and how I designed these ones. They had some questions, whether how everything was supposed to be placed, and some of that was not said on the website. You know, do you want it centered? Do you want it small, big, small, what? There's no... One of the issues I had with the logo on one of these, we'll open it up to see if they really screwed up, is that it was too big. And did everything look okay when they, I guess, resized everything to make it fit? So you could say that added a day to anything, but still, the 3 to 5 days or 10 to 15 is not when you're going to get it. Again, everything you get from them is coming from China. It's going to add a week or more to get to you. After the 3 to 5 business days, when I got notification saying, hey, your order is on the way. Matter of fact, we're going to switch. We're going to turn on my tablet here. We are going to go through the notes from the DHL tracking website in regards to this. Now, mind you, according to the DHL website, as of the morning of this recording, I was supposed to get this Thursday. It's Tuesday, the day after Memorial Day. As of Tuesday the 21st, it was finally picked up at 4:45 local time. I don't know if that was here on the East Coast of the United States or China. It was picked up in the Fujian province. I'm probably butchering it. In China's People's Republic. But it's not really showing here. It is on April. No, somehow it went from May 21st to April 24th. Obviously, their plane was pretty much has a flux capacitor and the ability to try and travel, because it says here Wednesday, April 24th, 2024. Shipment is on hold. Washington, Ronald Reagan International. That's a month earlier. How the hell did that happen? But it also says Monday 21st. Now, the April 24th was 10:01 local time. Now, let's go up to the next one. May 21st, Tuesday, 2020, Tuesday, May 21st, 2024. 2200 hours. Actually, that makes it, it is 20, 9, 10, yeah, 10:38 p.m. local time. It was finally processed at the, I guess, the airport in the Fujian province in People's Republic. Then, let's jump to May 22nd, Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. 7 minutes after midnight, shipment has departed from a DHL facility in the Fujian province, China, and 10 hours later, it arrived in a DHL sort facility in Shenzhen, China, People's Republic. Then an hour later, it was processed at the same location. This was 11:17 local time. Then at about an hour later, hour and 10 minutes later, it departed from that same DHL facility in Shenzhen, China, in which it arrived in Hong Kong 3 hours, just under 3 hours later, in that DHL Hong Kong facility. Then it was processed at that Hong Kong facility, in which another 5.5 hours later, it cleared customs It says, customs clearance status up note. The customs clearance process may start while the shipment is in transit to the destination. Now this says, their note is, this is taking place in New York City Gateway, which is JFK Airport in New York. Thursday, May 23rd at 6:44 p.m. a.m., it processed again. It got processed again at the Hong Kong facility in China. Then an hour, not even half hour later, it departed from the Hong Kong facility to arrive in JFK Airport, their facility there, DHL sorting facility in New York City, at 2:01 p.m. Then the shipment went on hold 7 minutes later. I guess it was to clear customs and everything else, which took 3 hours, because the clearance processing is complete at New York City Gateway, aka JFK Airport. Then the next day, Friday, which was 4 days ago, it was processed in that same facility. Then it departed JFK Airport to arrive 5 hours, 47 minutes later in our nation's capital at Ronald Reagan International Airport. Meaning, it took... Now, here's old man yells at cloud and all that. Thank you for dealing with this. All that was to get to this point. Friday. Now, it takes... I went on Google Maps, did the drive time from my location here in Martinsburg, West Virginia, to JFK Airport in New York. 4 hours, 30 minutes. 4 hours, 30 minutes, not including traffic, tolls, etc. 4 hours, 30 minutes. Go from here to JFK. Yet, I finagled with Google Maps. Somehow it's 4 hours, 30 minutes to get from driving from JFK Airport to Ronald Reagan Airport. So that's a little weird. that it took 5 hours flight time, or in about 4.5 hours, if you want to go by Google Maps, to drive there. Really? You wait? Now, granted, when it comes to the whole aspect of being green and carbon things and being very environmental, you wasted all that jet fuel being non-carbon compliant, which you could have tossed this bag on a truck, drove it to DC to get to me. And this is what the confusing part is. By the whole aspect of, while I'd say another 5 hours later, it was handed off to a third party. No clue who that third party was, but I could now tell you who that third party was. The United States Postal Service. I wasn't given a tracking code by the United States Postal Service. They put one on here. The United States Postal Service covered up the DHL tracking number, put their own label on it, and sent it to me. That does not seem logical to me. Because even today, as I said, this morning, it didn't say, hey, all it says, yes, like this Friday, it was handed off to a third party. This morning, it was handed off to a third party. And it was still in our nation's capital. According to DHL. According to DHL, it was, I wish you guys can see this. It says delivered. Service area, Washington Reagan National, District of Columbia, one piece. Let me show this to you. I don't know if the screen will focus in on that because it's not the best. According to their tracking, this was delivered to somebody in DC. But that being said, I'm glad I'm going to now with everything and little stuff on the back. Let's open this up to see how bad. One they didn't have a problem with. They just asked if they wanted center. And the other, they had a complete issue. Let's go with the one with the issue. Oh, they shrunk it down. They actually shrunk it down. I guess I should take it out of the thing so I could see if they got the back right. What I was concerned with, because everything that they did in regards to this one was, it wasn't going to fit, and it was in regards to the logo. And it looks like it fit. They shrunk it down. Green stitching and for the lettering. Okay. Okay, it looks good. It's decent, and everything's stitched on. Looks good. We'll put this back. I'm keeping this one for my 9 to 5. I don't want to. They don't pay me to advertise, even though they do me well, and it's for them. I'll be wearing it this week, probably this weekend. They'll be happy to see it in regards to it. I'll bring it with me when I go to my 9 to 5 this tomorrow. And thus, if they are there, they show up tomorrow, they will see it. I'll take it out of the bag then, and I'll toss it back in after everything is said and done. Now, here's the other one. This is because we do themes at where I work. I wanted a Halloween-esque type of jersey. Let's switch this out. Now here's the thing in regards to this. This is the one that is an homage to a friend of mine who's recovering from surgery. He's an independent filmmaker. Whoop. Let me put this right here. We're getting a little bit of wind, ladies and gentlemen. They kind of... I'm going to have to pull up the... in regards to it, because it seems like they trimmed the logo on it. You could still make it out what it says. But I want to pull up the logo that I did, because a lot of the photo editing and stuff I do on my tablet. Get rid of that since we're done talking about that. Let's pull up library. Where is memes? So this was a couple of weeks ago. Now this is what the logo was supposed to look like. It was supposed to have green aspects around it. I guess I chose the right color green, or the green that they had was closely matching for it. But you could still see that it's Nilbog Howlers regards to you can make it out. It's not the best. You know, this one I'll unfold so you guys and gals can see it. So I can get a better look at this myself too. Put this right there. Ooh, the stitching on this is rather... They really wrecked the stitching on this. This is regards to the embroidering, because it's stitched, it's kind of bunched up, and how they, in regards to the logo, instead of making it and keeping it square, I don't know if you could tell, but a lot of it is like right here, because it, instead of bringing it out straight and down and around, they went around the claw of the werewolf and it made it bunch up. And it's kind of bunched up right here by the S, which doesn't make it, it makes where this on our show jersey, it doesn't have these wrinkles. This does seem like it was rushed over 3 to 5 days. This one here. But once it's out or on, you're not going to really notice it that much. The thing is, wow. Yeah, you kind of notice it. It needs a pressing. It is wrinkled. It's basically where the stitches are that's bunching it up. But I was worried about the black one, yet the one that came out the worst out of the two, our Nilbog shirt. And those of you horror fans will know in regards to Nilbog. There's a kind of a crease here because of the claw and everything else. Everything else seems fine, just that down here, over here, right here, it looks like it was legitly rushed. So, good chance I will not be ordering from them again. if not anything in the foreseeable future. If I need to, will I be wearing this at a show? Yes. If I want to have maybe a horror con or something like that, yeah, I'll wear this. It's not the best. If I got a chance to meet the person who inspired me to make this jersey, I'll wear it. I'll hold it out for him in honor. But, well, I won't be, because of DHL screwing this up, not keeping me informed properly. And even though I know some of you might say in the comments that I chose something complicated, but you wouldn't see this if it was a regular jersey. You'd have like a circle or something. Use them at your own risk. I know I'm nitpicking a lot of this, but we'll see. But either way, I'm the Reverend Godfather. If you want to check out the audio podcast side of things, link is in the links to our outlets are in the description down below, as well as if you wish to support the channel financially, if you choose to, links to how you can do that are also in the description down below, as well as I will say this, because I know what it's like to be tight. I know what it's like to be tight on funds. The best thing you could do to help support the channel if you're tight on funds is hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe button, telling us what your thoughts about Fansidea. Did you hear about Fansidea? Custom jersey aspects. Have you had issues with DHL, FedEx, UPS, all that? Put all that in the comment section. And sorry for ranting and raving. I'm the Reverend Godfather, and I'm a gamer, and I'm wearing a jersey.